Okay, so this is Avalano with Digimon World 2003, part 113, the penultimate part. And here's Megadeath again. You finally arrived, strongest tamer of all. Oh, I can't keep the voice up that he's doing. Sorry. I am a digital life form born inside the network, and will want to replace humans as the ruler of all worlds. Die, monster, you don't belong in this world. Stuff. Yes, to create the loyal and most powerful Digimon, Snatchmon. Snatchmon. Snatchmon is born when Venmon absorbed a large quantity of matrix data. You have seen it. Those who had their matrix data thingy did evolve to Oinkmon or something. When Gunslinger launches the digitized wave, matrix data from all life forms will be sent. And then Snatchmon will indeed be the strongest, somehow. And Snatchmon's tamer, I will rule the world with fear and despair. I won't let you. That's why you will battle with me. To prove that I am the strongest tamer, aha! Yeah, bring it on. Oh, this boss battle is annoying. All his 3 Digimon have retardedly high health, and by retardedly high health I mean about as much health as Kumamon has. Also, all of them except Fujinmon can do decent damage. Fujinmon only did like 1000 because it got critical. It normally does about, well, I think exactly 700 with Slip Storm on Kumamon, if I remember correctly. And its regular attacks are like about 500 damage. So Fujimon is quite obviously the weakest of the 3. Also it's the lamest looking. Even though one of the other ones, pink, Fujimon still is the worst. The third one's my favourite though. The Windows Movie Maker's not responding, but it'll still record the stuff, it's just gonna lag a lot. Well, at least I hope it does record all the stuff, because I've seen the window itself lag and like but it still records. And nothing major happened though, just done a bit of damage to Fujimon. Has like 4000 or something health. I'd say this battle with Megadeath might be actually harder than the final boss. For like only a couple of reasons. Well, except for one thing that the final boss does that just gets on my nerves. I would have finished like both these battles in this video if the bosses just didn't have so cheap attacks at some point. Also has a move called Malt Cyclone, which is it does a pathetic amount of damage. It does less than its regular attack. Also, Kumamon was quite low on MP, so I used a life plug. That's half HP and half MP restored. Excuse me. Yeah, what a time to get a cough again. Because it seems like, as always, I'm getting like colds and stuff whenever I'm recording. Whenever I can't record, I'm usually fine. Like if I'm really really busy, I'll be fine. But when I have time, I get coughs and stuff. Really not too much else to say about this battle until like we get onto the other Digimon, so let's see what else. Let's see, maybe my next Let's Play. See, it's still like quite a while till Pokemon Black and White will be out in England, in the UK, Europe, whatever. Not don't know about Digimon World 1. Don't really feel, well, I could do some of it, but I don't really feel like playing it right now, so scratch that. Also, oh yes, my Pokemon Black and White, I've uploaded the gym battles, but I moved my folders about, and I noticed whenever I move my folders about, the emulator I use for the DS stops reading the save files. So I lost all the progress, so I can't do the Elite Four. But I suppose it's kind of good since I have a reason to do the Let's Play. Because if I finished it before, finished the game before I even did the Let's Play, I'd probably be less motivated to do it, and because of uni and stuff, it'd probably take even longer. See what else is to talk about. See RPGs. Oh wait, what am I talking about? He's the second Digimon. Sujinmon does an enormous amount of physical damage. And it also looks cooler than Fusionmon. Even though it's pink. It's just funny, a huge death machine with like 4 cannons on its back. And huge robot arms is pink. But it's tough. Just hope for a counter crest for it to activate. Or something like that. I probably could have just like spammed. Oh wait, no, I couldn't because of the damage. It's also got high speed. Like. And a critical. I didn't notice that when I was playing it. Yeah, counter crest and just keep healing is the best way to handle it. Or use, oh yeah, get the Mac plugs. Because even at 999 speed, speed boosts still work. See, because without the speed boost, Guilmon generally gets hit by all of its attacks. And doesn't always get 2 turns in a row. But with the Mac plug, it does. Yeah, so I should have used Mac plugs more often in the game. I probably would have been able to do it even at a lower level. But, well, I suppose my lowest being 35 and highest 41 is quite a low-ish level to complete this game at. Well, I suppose since I used all those chips and stuff, I'm guessing the game probably did intend a higher level to complete it at. And the fact that I specialised the training so that I'd get the so that all my Digimon are good at like some things, kinda allowed me to beat the game at a lower level. Though my under level listeners underlevelness kind of shows here because of how badly I'm getting beaten by these bosses. What else to say? Really not too much to say about, let's see. Well, this is my university stuff. I have revision to do for over the holidays. Got quite a lot of my assignments back. Most of them were fine. Just chemistry test that I had went rather badly. I had a class test that was basically on one single lecture. I spent like a whole week revising for 3 to 4 hours a day on the stuff that I wasn't so good at, and I ended up missing the section that the entire test was on, so that went awfully. Well, I'm gonna try make it up by, because the chemistry ones always also I get marks from the chemistry experiments that I do in the labs and the write-ups that I do in that. So because of that class test, I'm gonna spend so much time on the reports, so just so I can kind of make them up. But all the other ones, all my other topics, pretty much fine. But going back to this, we've defeated Megadeath's pink robot, pink death machine, and its final Digimon, Rajinmon. And the Windows Movie Maker's frozen again, so I can't actually tell what's happening. But this guy spams magic attacks, which is probably why I needed high wisdom. Here it goes. The video's unfreezed. Yeah, I think Raijumon's like the coolest of the three. Like, I wish you could get him as a Digivolve in this game, because he's pretty decent and probably something decent to have magic attacks with, because a lot of his magic attacks are actually quite good. Oh yeah. I remember what I did. Because I was because he uses water and electric attacks. I was just checking with tolerances, and I figured I'm better off using Kabuterimon, even though it's just a champion. Also, I was hoping that he'd get that Rajinmon could get affected by poison, since it does tons of damage, but it doesn't. I don't think it can, or at least it just hardly ever does. Too bad I didn't get Metal Garurumon to a high enough level where I could where I could load the mechanical bash technique, because that'd be useful against him. But better yet, Gilmon gets blasted, and because he's above level 40, rather than going to Gallantmon, he goes to, I think he got it during the thingy dungeon, the dark dungeon at AM server, but he gets Impildramon, which is pretty useful because of his finisher. But Raijinmon must have a really high defense as well. But he doesn't have as much HP as Fusionmon had. Which is kind of a good thing also. This battle would have took even longer. I thought this would finish him off, but it didn't. And then he defeats Gilmon with Electro Ball, and then I'm left with Kumamon. And because of Kumamon's general ability to handle magic attacks, which has been showcased a lot of times, and that he always gets destroyed by them, I didn't really want to risk that final attack, even if I used like Hammer Rush or Cyclone Kick to get 3 hits in a row. I mean Cyclone Turbine. I didn't want to risk it doing the whole battle again, because in fact I actually had to do this twice because the game crashed, so I had to re-record all this part. And then I was on Raijinmon, and like he was about in the same state that he was gonna get beaten in the next hit, and then the game just crashed, and I was like, ah. So Lord Megadeath, you still think you're all that and a bag of potato chips? Of course, that was only a test. Yeah.
I still have the most powerful Digimon, Snatchmon. You will soon learn what true terror is. It's Snatchmon.
So he runs off like a pansy chicken wuss. And then we chase after him. Oh wait, there's 4 of them in the thing. Well, that doesn't make much sense since we only see 3 of them and there was tons of them all over. So there must be lots of them on. I am Snatchmon, better the strongest Digimon. Go, Snatchmon, destroy those foolish human beings. Come on, I'll take you on. Who are you? Why do you order me? Like Mewtwo? That's definitely Mewtwo, I know it's Mewtwo. It's the exact same thing as the first Pokemon movie. They basically keep ripping it off. Who do you think I am? It does not matter who made me, I will absorb more data and become more powerful, blah blah blah. Why? Didn't Bandai or whoever made it, can't remember who Bandai got to make it, did they make it themselves? But that's Mewtwo, he even looks like him. There's no way anyone can tell me that that is not Mewtwo. Except being called Snatchmon. I am now reborn. I will show you my new powers. I still think it's really, really, really obvious that that's Mewtwo and not Snatchmon. I will fuse with Gunslinger and be Galacticamon. I mean Galacticmon. What? Galactica? Why did I say Galactica? Then I will become one with Earth. Snatchmon. Gaiamon. Wait, but if he's already the most powerful Digimon, why would he need to even do that? Earth will die. What about so many things to make fun of here. Fine, when we shall meet in space, I will transfer you into space where you will die in a vacuum, and I'll Digivolve the Galactic Mon.